Hello everyone, Roland Garros is finally upon us. The draw is out. Everyone is finding their form at the right time. It's time to make some breakdowns of this draw. Let's make some predictions. Let's ask who goes further. Lots of things we want to get into. But first, the biggest question that needs to be asked whenever we have these draws out, it is, who got screwed? Haroon, I need to know your answer.
My man, it's my boy Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner got the short end of the stick there. He's going to face 3 French players. He's going to have to end Richard Gasquet's career in front of the home crowd. What a mentally brutal task that he's going to have to do. Do you guys agree with this or not? Well, is this
just the first 3 rounds are going to be absolutely painful from an emotional standpoint. I don't know from a tennis standpoint.
It's never fun to play French dudes in Roland Garros. It's going to be absolutely painful. Arguably the best tennis fans in the game. So it's going to be, the home bias is going to be insane.
Yeah, like the fact that he needs to get through those guys to get to the monster who is now Arthur Fils. And we know he hasn't had the best Roland Garros career, but he's coming because he's a young guy. To face him in round 4 in front of the French fans, oh my God. And that's not talking about what happens next.
Yeah, I think also towards the end, you do have a point, Haroon, because Draper and then Djokovic or Zverev and then Alcaraz, it is tough to finish that off.
And also the hedge.
Although I think some people...
Medvedev as well, like those guys are going to
true, but they're not in the best form, those two, so that's why I don't really put too much weight on those matches for Sinner. After the level we just saw in Rome, it's really...
Yeah, but that's early on.
It's true,
so it's early on. Like, he
so
knows he's going to win. Everybody knows he's going to win, but he's going to have to go... They're going to maybe try to push him to 5 long, grueling matches, and he's also still...
5, I don't think. I don't think 5. They might take a set, but we just saw his level in Rome. That was insane.
So are you saying he doesn't have the toughest, he didn't get screwed?
No, he did not get screwed.
Who did?
For me, it's absolutely Novak Djokovic has an absolutely brutal draw. Yeah. This is not going to be fun on any level of imagination. Also, he's going to have to, first of all, save energy if he wants to really win this title. Mackenzie McDonald is going to grind him. A Frenchie again, like you said, Haroon, he's going to get Moutet in the second round potentially. That's and then he's going to have to go Shapov, Medvedev, and then Zverev, Sinner, Alcaraz. Zverev, Sinner, Alcaraz.
It's only the last round. These guys are not in form. He could take them out easily. Quick work.
Come on. Zverev, Sinner, Alcaraz is brutal to win a title.
It is
brutal.
But his first 3-4 rounds are very doable. Like he has to.
Medvedev and then Zverev and then Sinner and then Alcaraz. Come on. These were top 4 players last year.
It's big names. Yeah,
but Medvedev is not in form anyways. Medvedev is not a clay courter.
Medvedev in French Open, but Medvedev in the French Open Grand Slams, you can't count him out. He's a Grand Slam champion, former world number 1. You can't count Medi out.
Yeah, but
I don't think this is an easy.
And he likes to play Novak.
Yeah, but it's also on clay. It's clay and Djokovic.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
doesn't matter. He's a Grand Slam champion.
By the time he reaches Medvedev, he's gonna be fine. Like he's gonna be well rested. He's gonna be in good form.
No.
Like that's he doesn't have the short end of the stick. He doesn't have the worst straw. I think I disagree with you, my friend.
It's brutal.
I disagree.
It's
with
brutal. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal.
Who do you have, Yousef? Who has the worst straw?
Well, I think the worst draw's on the other side completely, and it's Iga Swiatek. The fact that she is in the worst form whatsoever that you can think of.
She's mentally fatigued.
She has absolutely a painful draw to have to go through. Like even Raducanu early on, fine, but then there's a Ostapenko in there. There's a Kostyuk in there. There's a Paulinia Sabalenka. Yeah. Like, oh my God, this is absolutely brutal for Iga Swiatek.
They're also in form, these players that she's gonna have to play.
Exactly, which is the whole point. Like even Raducanu, you would say it's not like clay's not her surface, but she's playing good. She's not playing bad. So, and Iga needs to find her form somewhere. Like, is there a chance for
it is a brutal draw for sure. But she's also like that's her town. Like she loves playing there and she has a great success there. So it's also gonna be maybe nice comfort zone for her. So it's gonna be tougher for her. She already won there before. She's not gonna get over the hump.
Yeah, but for Iga, I think the fact that she's not in good form and she's mentally fatigued, not coming in with the same level of confidence. Confidence can't be built overnight. Maybe if she steps in Philippe Chatrier, she's feeling like it's amazing, but I think it's going to be tough for her to really defend this title.
Yeah.
But she went to Paris early, a few weeks. Maybe feels like she's in the zone. She's at home. We're gonna
Had
find
some
out.
nice
But
croissant. Maybe she's liking the view,
I don't
the
know,
vibe.
but was she the one that got screwed? Yes, she is the one that got screwed to me. But there is someone else that you can consider probably an honorable mention here, even though we don't know what he's going to go like. But we need to mention Jack Draper because his
Draper
draw is
got-
absolutely brutal. Why? Because who's in his way early on? It's the one and only Ismaeel, your boy, Joao Fonseca.
Yeah, wasn't that your favorite player? Wasn't that your favorite player?
Yeah.
Matteo
But he
Bellucci?
did give Wow. He gave Wow Zhao a bagel in Indian Wells though.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but like Draper having to Bellucci, you know, Haroon, I love him. But first round, best of 5 sets, Draper, I can see him cruising there. But Monfils
Yeah,
in
Monfils,
France,
home crowd
in
are-
Paris.
It's just anyone who's gonna have to play a French person is gonna have to like really
And
gut
Monfils, a
it
guy
out.
who loves the
Especially
crowd,
early on, they're gonna have the
who is a maestro. He's a maestro with the crowd.
Yeah.
So Jack Draper, I feel like he got the short end of the stick also. But
And then
these
he
are
might
guys
face,
that we.
might face Wow Joao. Wow Joao
Yeah.
if Wow Joao stays there.
Yeah.
Wow Joao Fonseca.
And then after that, it's going to be tough, whether it's Tien or whether it's Mensik. And then he has that path of the Sinner, Zverev, Djokovic path. It's absolutely insane. The top of the draw is absolutely stacked.
It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. Whoever, let me say this: whoever is gonna win this Roland Garros title is gonna absolutely earn it.
But by the way,
It's gonna be an earned title.
but also, without a shadow of a doubt, I think Sasha Zverev has an absolute brutal draw as well for himself.
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
them.
I agree with
That's
you there.
disgusting.
I was gonna pick Zverev. Honestly, I was between him and Djokovic because Zverev is absolutely taking an absolute beatdown if he's gonna make it to the end.
If
He's
he-
going to have to.
if he
Round
wins
four.
that, he's
Round
gonna
4 is
earn
going to be
it.
tricky.
Round 4, what, my brother? He is gonna have so many tough guys all along his way.
Yeah.
Ogier Aliassime before potentially Haroon the Lord
Leonard Tien first round.
and
Leonard Tien first round.
Leonard Tien, we're gonna get into him in a second, right? But like, Jannik Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz, like Zverev, my God, he's gonna have a heck of a task.
Surundalo, who was his kryptonite this year. Yeah, that's.
You know, but
So
I
many
feel like
battles.
every time we have these conversations before, and then like, look at this draw, it's stacked. Oh my God, it's brutal. And then random people are in the round 3, round 4, and like, awesome, like Tristan Schoolcate's making it all the way to round 4. Like it turns out completely different some way somehow. So we'll see how this looks in the end. Like I can't wait to see by the end of the tournament what the draws actually look like. But as it stands right now, these guys have to go through pain to make it far.
It's absolutely painful. They're gonna have to go through monumental tasks to get to where they want to go.
Yeah.
We did name the guys that are going to go through pain who got screwed. But on the other side, if someone gets screwed, that means somebody probably got lucky. So Ismaeel, who got lucky with their draw?
Well, Yousef, good for you. I'm happy for you because your favorite player got a heck of a draw. And Musetti, he has a chance to really do damage here because honestly, when I look at his draw, I can see him in the semifinals quite easily. Like, no disrespect to his opponents, but like, you see he's going to get Hanfman, Carballes, Baena, Nakashima, as long as he doesn't play him on the outside courts.
Garuna, though.
Holgeruna is going to be tricky. But if you told me between them right now, I take Musetti, who's in better form and
then the
seems to
bottom
be
with
built.
that Fritz draw.
And then Fritz is not in great form. I don't even know if Fritz is going to be there, to be honest. And then,
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
And then you have Alcaraz in the semi. Yeah, but he knows how to play Alcaraz. I'm not going to also completely rule him out against Alcaraz. But
I do have to say, I was so happy when I saw the draw. The fact that Lorenzo Musetti has a chance to make it potentially all the way to the semis. I was so happy when I saw this. Haroon, but who do you think got lucky?
Yeah, but I'm actually going to go with Holgerun. I think Holgerun has a sweet draw. He got a pretty sweet deal. He's going to have, like, with all due respect to these players, but these are 3 first-round matches. He's going to face RBA, then Botic, then Baez or Mahaj. And then he's going to face Musetti. So Musetti's his first challenge.
Baez is a tricky player. I'm
It is
sorry,
tricky.
Haroon, but
It is
Baez
tricky.
on clay is a monster.
It is tricky, but RG...
But not to
has the upper hand.
Holgeroon, 5 sets RG. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but
exactly.
on RG, Holger has the upper hand. He beat Tsitsipas before.
Yeah.
He made
Yeah, but that's a
Mahach
match.
doesn't have Mahach. I love him. He doesn't have he shows that he doesn't have the stamina.
But Baez could be a long match
It
against
could be.
Baez.
It could be. It could
It
be.
could
But
be.
Holger also has he's fit as a bull. So Holger has a decent, and then he has Musetti. That's now the first challenge. But if he goes,
that's
through
where we
Musetti,
disagree.
He has Fritz. Yeah, if he goes through Musetti,
Well,
then
yeah.
he has Fritz or Juanma Surundalo, Juan Manuel Surundalo, our friend of the show, or Kopriva, who he has a lot of respect for. if Caprico goes,
Well,
goes down.
I think like it's clear that we can agree that whoever, if things go as planned, then you get the Musetti Haroon matchup in round 3, round 4. Probably the winner of that's going to make it to the semi.
Yeah, that's
probably.
probably. You face then you face the big dogs, either Alcaraz or Djokovic or Sinner.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. You guys mentioned guys at the bottom half of the draw, which makes sense, obviously, of the top, the guys that got screwed in the top. You know who was on the bottom of the draw that absolutely has an amazing draw? And that's the defending champion, Carlos Alcaraz. the fact that he does not have to meet no Sasha, he doesn't have to meet no Alcaraz, he doesn't have to meet no Sinner, all these guys. Draper.
All of them on they're all
take
on the
Sinner,
other side.
take Sinner out of the equation. All those other guys have beaten him recently. So those are guys he probably did not want to face early. And guess what? He's not going to. The only guy he's going to get that, and Ruud, really? It's Musetti. Guys he's beaten. He has confidence against these guys. Except there's one, no, it's just the matchup, right? Alcaraz over these guys, clear. But there's one guy in the second round that could cause him pain. And that's Fabian Maruchan. If he gets, he gets past Maruchan.
The matchup, that's an interesting one. Rematch.
If he gets through Maruchan, that's good. Who knows? Pesci Pericard round 4. But Stefanos Tsitsipas, is he going to do anything? We know he owns him.
What hurts me the most is that Tsitsipas just, as long as Alcaraz is in his path, it's over for him. It's night-night.
It's a shame.
I guarantee you Tsitsipas will get to that Alcaraz matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guarantee you also that he will lose that match.
Yeah.
And it hurts my heart because I'm a big fan of Tsitsipas.
The question is maybe Tsitsipas plays completely free. Maybe he's just let's just try insane things. He knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah, well, he can.
By him, but let's play a new style of play maybe this time or something.
Yeah, he can play as free as he wants, my friend. Alcaraz just has his number. Alcaraz knows exactly what to do with him. It's not close.
Yeah, but he could push him maybe to 5.
No, you might push him to maybe a tiebreak.
You're not believing in your boy.
No, against Alcaraz I don't believe.
Oh wow.
No, there's zero.
We're gonna see. Let's see how it goes down.
I wouldn't want you to be my fan. I don't want you to be my fan.
It's just the reality, brothers. It's just the reality. But I mean, what's nice about this draw is that we have so many nice first round matchups. Yeah. So let's get into the first.
So many nice ones, no great ones though.
I don't know. For me, some of them are actually great. So I like these first round fireworks that we have. So let's get into these a little bit together. First round fireworks. Yousef, first round fireworks. You have Jakub Mensik against Muller, who's on absolute fire. Who do you have with that one?
That's such a tough one, but I have to go Jakub Mensik here. I love Muller, but I'm going Mensik.
Haroon, do you agree?
That's a tough one. Another French player, home crowd. He just beat Sasha Zverev. I'm taking Muller to win this one. Everybody's hyped on Mensik. I'm taking Muller to win this one. Absolute coach beast.
I like Muller on that one too. Yousef, FAA is going to get Arnaldi here.
Ooh, upset brewing, if you want to call it an upset. Matteo Arnaldi gets the better.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
Haroon,
you agree with this?
No. FAA is still a professional, still a pro.
I like Auger.
Yeah.
I like Auger here as well. We have one Medvedev versus Nori. Is this a first round firework?
No, give Medi more respect. I know he said he doesn't like clay. He's evolving, but he is going to make it as far as he's supposed to make it. Medi takes down Nori.
Haroon, Nori just took Djokovic to a final set in Geneva.
Because Nole wanted it to go to the final set.
Is this a match?
No, I think Medvedev gets the deal done here. I think he wins.
Yeah, I think so. Also, we have Sonego versus Shelton. You like that matchup, Yousef?
I like that matchup for Sonego. Sonego likes the clay. Shelton, after that Munich, we didn't see him do much. I'd still take Shelton, though.
Haroon?
Oh, so you like it for Sonego, or you confused me there? You said
you confused us there.
I like it for Sonego, but I'm taking Shelton.
Yeah. How do you like it for him? Then he's gonna lose.
If I'm Sonego, I get a seeded player in the first round. I think the player I want is probably Ben Shelton.
Haroon.
So I just still don't know. Who do you want in the end? Who do you take?
I'm saying it's good for Sonego, but I'm taking Shelton to win it.
That's confusing.
But it's close.
I think
threw us off.
You need to structure your sentences a bit differently, my friend. But no, I'm taking Sonego in this one. I think Sonego will win. Although I love Shelton,
really, I
think Sonego.
I'm not ruling out Shelton here, guys. That's too soon.
Yeah.
We have also Stenny. He took the wild card. He gets Jacob Fearnley. Is he going to do something there, Haroon?
Stand the man.
Stenny. No, Stenny's our RG champion. I'm taking Stenny on this one. although he's a young buck, but no. Steny, man. What do you think?
Haroon, Yousef, you think Steny or
Give me
Vavi?
Steny. Steny is supported in Paris like he's supported if he was in Switzerland. And we saw what happened. Remember that challenger? Where was it? Whatever. I don't remember.
Aix de Marseille, was
Aix
it?
de the
Provence.
Provence.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was awesome. So, yeah. He has the crowd. Wawrinka.
Haroon, we have a very spicy matchup with Sasha and Lerner Tien. Who in the world is going to take that one home? Tien, by the way, Lerner Tien has beat him already this year. It was in Acapulco in Mexico.
Yeah, but I think it's tricky, and I think Laurent Tien is going out there just super free. But he's not a clay courter. But so I'm taking Sasha Zverev. He's gonna be super focused. He's gonna win that one. I think Sasha Zverev. He's too good of a player.
Yousef, last time we were in a slam, Lerner Tien beat Medvedev in round one. Who do you have?
Yeah,
here?
but going up against the defending finalist in Philippe Chatrier, and remember Christoph Liegen, we just had an interview with him. You guys need to check that out. He talked about when you play in those big stadiums, things change. Sasha, he's built for it. Tien, still gonna have to show me some more.
I also favor Sasha here. I'm not really going to pick Tien yet.
Kind of disrespectful to Sasha.
Yousef, also, well, we have Tsitsipas versus Etcheverry. Is this fun?
Very fun. This is probably the most fun first round match. We're going to get two amazing clay court players going toe to toe. Etcheverry is a great player in his own right. Tsitsipas is a bit not in his best form. So, but no, Stefanos here, but Etcheverry will give him fight.
Haroon.
It's professional players playing with each other. I don't know if it's the most interesting first round match, but yeah, I think Tsitsipas is still gonna win this one.
You're disrespecting a Roland Garros finalist here. This is, of course, Tsitsipas without hands down. I'm going to go to the women's before coming back to the men. But Yousef, Osaka, one of your players, facing off against Badosa in round one.
I think Osaka's in great form. Badosa's just coming off an injury. Osaka win with this one. It's a great match, but Osaka for me.
Haroon, do you agree?
No, I'm taking the European here. I think Badosa is gonna have more of the home crowd with her, I'm taking her to win that match.
No, I like Osaka like Yousef. I think Osaka likes the moment. I think she's going to be built for it here. Last but not least, first round match that we're all looking forward to. Wow, João Fonseca takes on Hubie Hurkacz. Yousef, who's going to come through that tough battle?
You know, I'm getting a bit nightmares because remember in Australian Open,
you picked
we
Rublev.
had the same exact thing. Fonseca had to play a seeded player, and it was Rublev. And I said, put some respect on Andre Rublev's name. And he took 3 sets and went home. Bye-bye. So, Hurkacz, oh my God. I don't want to be on the wrong side this time.
He's not a clay courter, but he's playing a final in Geneva.
He is playing a final in Geneva. Joao hasn't shown that he's in the best form. What court is it going to be on is going to be a big difference, right? But you could probably expect it's going to be...
It's going to be a main court.
It's probably going to be one of the main courts, either Suzanne Lenglen. How about this? I'm joining the team. Joao Fonseca takes down Hubie Hurkacz.
Wow, you're finally on the Joao train.
I'm taking it. I'm taking the pill and let's go Joao.
Let's go Haroon.
No,
Wowie Jowie, or are you taking Hubie Hurkacz?
I'm not on the hype train on this one. I'm taking Hubie Hurkacz.
Wow.
I think Hubie Hurkacz, I told you guys, he has the potential to be one of the... He has the potential. He has the potential. He has the skills. But I think he's more in form. I think his thing is with Rublev, his game was like better. But I think Hurkacz has more variety and has bigger serve and more touch and volley. I'm taking Hurkacz to win this one.
How about you, Ismaeel?
Am I supposed to pick with my mind or with my heart? Because
Mix it up and make a pick.
I'm making a pick with my heart here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like watching a match and seeing the player that I actually root for, me rooting for it against him because I picked against him. I am riding with Joao Fonseca here against Hurkacz.
is your top 10 guy.
Yeah, but I'm off that train. I'm more on the Joao train. Joao is my guy. I did it with against Rublev, and it was one of the best moments of this year for me watching tennis. I take Joao. He has the game. Hubie is in absolute form. My mind is completely against this pick, but I'm just going with the heart here. I'm fully with the Joao. Joao fans, let's go for the win together. And let's see what we get.
It's going to be exciting.
Loyalty means nothing to you, huh?
It means everything. I just picked
Loyalty
Joao.
means nothing
I
because
was
you were
Wow.
a hurt catch guy before you were
That was my
Wow,
mental
Wow
prediction
guy.
for top 10, but I'm a Wow. Joao's my favorite player. I
He
can't
picked
go
his
against
heart.
my favorite
He's going
player.
with his heart, Yousef. Let him go with his
I'm
heart.
going with my favorite. I'm going with my favorite player. I'm going with him.
Hubie's going to be disappointed.
Wow,
in you.
wow.
And when Hubie's not happy with you, that's not a nice thing because Hubie's a great guy.
Everybody loves Hubie.
Everyone loves Hubie.
No, I love Grigor. I love Grigor.
We love
We
Grigor,
love
but
Grigor.
Grigor loves Hubie.
I love
Everyone
Hubie.
loves
I love Hubie. Well, that was the first round, guys, but we still have a heck of a nice roundup also potentially for the round 2. So let's touch on that also together here. Spicy second round matches. Yousef, Minaur potentially gets Feast round 2.
I am so high on Feast. I love Minaur, but I'm so high on Feast. Feast takes this one. Come on.
Haroon, Minaur or Feast? Your
Again,
boy Minaur.
I'm high on Minaur, and I think he's gonna go there, with a grudge. I think he's gonna go as the underdog with a chip on his shoulder. But I think Feast is gonna. He has too much power maybe right now. I think Feast is gonna take that one.
Guys, I'm joining you with Feast, but that's a bad sign for him. He might lose to Minaur. He's also... I think he's never won a match at RG, has he? Artur Feast. So it's going to be the first time he's going to feel the pressure, maybe.
Chaumi
It's going to be tough. Yousef, Lehechka, your boy, is going to take on Alexander
Yousef
Davidovich
Lehechka.
Futkina, round 2.
They're two of my boys against each other. You're making me stab myself like you had to do with Hubie and Fonseca right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with this one, ADF. I'm going ADF. To me, it's a toss-up, but ADF on clay. I'd take him. Lehechka not looking the best right now.
Monte Carlo finalist, Haroon, who do you got?
I'm taking Lehechka. I think Lehechka is more of a pro. I think he's gonna go and focused. I think he's gonna beat ADF. Lehechka's gonna win that one.
I like ADF, actually. Haroon, coming back to you, though. Your boy Demon is going to take on Bublik. Tricky match?
No. But Demon is a pro's pro. Demon's a beast, mental giant. I think Demon's gonna win that one easy.
Yousef.
Best of 5, Demon, baby.
Yeah. Demon round 2, Grand Slam. He shows up for these puppies.
Yes, he does.
Yousef, Memphis Draper, potentially round 2.
Oh!
We talked about it.
Spicy.
Tough one. This is a spicy
It's
second
a
round
tough,
match.
tough puppy, this one.
Still going Draper. He's...
And how many?
4? Let's say Monfils gets one. 4?
Haroon, Jackie Drape's your boy. He's going to take on a tough
I
Memphis
think
here.
Memphis is going to lay it all on the line there. I think Memphis is going to go all out. And I think Memphis is going to win that match. I think Memphis...
Wow!
You have Draper out in round 2.
I think he's going to break his entire body just to win that match, and then he's done. But he's going to
That's a big, big upset.
You agree?
No, I have Draper. I have Draper in 5, but it's going to go. It's going to be a long match. Memphis not going to give it to him.
Oh, no.
Not at home,
Memphis,
but I don't
baby.
have him.
Memphis, baby. Let's go, Monf.
A round 2 loss for Draper is going to change the entire narrative.
That's going to change the whole draw. Haroon, though, we have another spicy one. Francisco Cerundolo gets the fiery Greek sport. Round 2.
Ooh, no, Cerundolo has some unfinished business. I think Cerundolo is going to go deep. I think Cerundolo here.
Yousef.
Yeah, Fren has unfinished business, like Haroon said. I love Greek sport. These are two guys, again, that I absolutely love as players. I'm going with Fren on this one.
I'm going also with Cerundolo here, even though I do love Greek sport as well. But we all
guys have
think
been
he's
high
top
on
10
Greek sport
potential.
for quite a while.
It's going to be a tough match. I think this match might be a long match.
Yeah.
Speaking of Greek sport, guys, we do have an interview with Christoph Ligon that we just posted. It is an absolute must-watch. You need to check it out. You really do.
He took Greek sport from an unknown player and playing 3 times a week in his local club to top 20 in the world.
It was
insane.
like the stories he told were absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
I enjoyed it. You guys need to check it out.
Well, Yousef, I'm going to go to a very fun match also we have in round 2 here, which is one of your favorite boys, if not your favorite. Mute taking on Djokovic round 2. Is that tricky?
No? Djokovic, let's go.
Haroon?
It's gonna be tricky, yeah, because he's gonna have the home crowd and just a bunch of shenanigans are gonna happen. But don't disrespect Djokovic, the GOAT, absolute GOAT. He's gonna easily win that one.
It's gonna be. I think Djokovic, but Mute is gonna put like maybe 100 underarm serves in that match. It's gonna be so fun to see.
You know, I truly believe he tried to pay as much as he can against Nori in this Geneva semifinal because he knows he has Mute probably, and then after that he probably has Shapovalov. So let me get some lefty practice.
Maybe that's a bit disrespectful to Nori, but maybe it's true.
Okay.
Last but not least, Alcaraz takes on Luca Nardi. Is this a tough match, Yousef?
What? No answer. Move on.
Luka
Nardi has given him problems before. Haroon, is it tough? Is it something?
Luka Nardi, didn't he take down Djokovic before? So he took down the GOAT. So don't disrespect him.
And he took a set off Alcaraz in Qatar. So sure.
Yeah, but he also beat Djokovic before, right? Didn't he take him down?
Yeah.
Upset.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like it's specifically about this matchup. He took a set off.
Yeah, fine, but no, he's gonna lose. Alcaraz is obviously gonna win.
Yeah. How about this? On the women's side, we have Wimbledon's final rematch potentially in Ons Jabeur against Vondrousova.
Vondrousova isn't really a clay court, or is she?
No,
I take Ons.
I like Ons too. I like Ons. Haroon, do you like?
I do not like Ons. I don't think Ons is in form at all. I'm betting against Ons. I think Ons is not going to win that one.
You like Vondrousova?
I do like Vondrousova.
Okay. Fun matches. We're going to get to them.
Okay, guys, I want to ask you, who goes further with these big dogs? I'm going to tell you some guys and you tell me who goes further, okay? Draper or Ruud? Ismaeel, who goes further?
Madrid finalists. Both of them showing excellent form on clay. But I'm going to have to go with Casper Ruud here. I think he has maybe a slightly better path. Also former finalist in RG. So I'm going to go with Ruud.
I think this is a super easy one. Of course it's Casper Ruud. Jack Draper, we just talked about how brutal of a draw he has. Casper, he's on the bottom side. It's not that bad.
He gets Alcaraz in the quarters, though.
Sure, but what Draper, Haroon said Draper's losing round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Casper has a better draw. Okay, now moving on to Tsitsipas or Rublev. Yousef, who do you got? Tsitsipas or Rublev? Who goes further?
Andre Rublev is going to have an amazing tournament.
Wow.
Tsitsipas also, he's going to face Alcaraz, so I think Rublev goes further. Who does he play? He plays Fils. I think he gets past Fils probably, and he makes it all the way to at least the quarterfinals, and then Jannik Sinner's next, so that's going to be a tough one.
Ismaeel, what do you think about that one?
Now, of course, I'm going with Stefanos Tsitsipas here. That's my boy. I'm riding with my guy. No, I got Tsitsipas going here.
Actually, your boy versus Yousef's boy. You're both going
exactly. I have Tsitsipas going there. I mean, at least until he gets to face Alcaraz, and I think Rublev might go night earlier.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going with you, Ismaeel. I think Tsitsipas is going to have a deeper draw on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, now moving on to Medvedev or Demon. They faced each other last RG. Now about this year, who do you have going further, Yousef? Medvedev or Demon?
Oh, Demon. Demon is going to go further.
Nice.
Medi has Djokovic in his path, so I'm going Demon on clay. Yep.
I'm actually going Medi here. I think actually Demon might have to. He's going to run into some tricky waters potentially in those first rounds. So no, actually I know Medi's going to get to face Djokovic in round 4, but I think Demon might go night earlier.
Oh, okay.
I have them both right here. I have my boy Medi and my boy Demon, but I'm thinking Demon. I think Demon goes further. Okay, now about Cerundolo or Holger Rune. Franz Cerundolo or Holger Rune. Ismaeel, who's going further?
Such a tough pick. But I've been singing praise about this guy since the beginning of the clay court swing.
Even before.
And even before that, I told you I'm a big fan of Francisco Cerundolo. I think this is his slam, his time to shine. I like his side of the draw. It looks quite good for me. I'm going with Cerundolo here. Above Rune. I have him going deeper, guys.
Wow.
I would paraphrase and take everything he said. I would just change the name. Holger Rune. This is a guy that I have been singing his praises for so long, and I'm so high on. And I think he's going to have a great tournament, and I think he's going to go deep. Holger Rune is going to surprise you guys. I keep saying it. I'm going to continue to say it. Holger Rune is going to go deeper.
You have him beating Musetti?
We're going to get into that. But I have him going deeper than Cerundolo.
You have friends Cerundolo beating Zverev.
Yeah, that's what Ismaeel has.
Potentially I do.
We shall see.
How about you?
See, but I think I'm gonna pick Holger
Thank
on
you.
this one. I'm gonna pick Holger on this one. Now, Tommy Paul and Fritz, the American boys. Who goes further? Yousef. Who goes further?
Tommy Paul showed us what he can do in Rome, and what you show in Rome. If you don't win the tournament, then that's probably going to be your level in Roland Garros, right? So Tommy Paul showed us amazing things. Semi-finalist. We saw what we did with Sinner. Took him to a final set. Taylor Fritz. I don't even know. I can't even remember what he did, so that's how bad he did. So Tommy Paul for me. He's going to go further.
Smile.
Yeah, I hate to keep agreeing with Yousef on so many things. It pains my heart, but I think Fritz has just been in the worst form. He's really had such a slow start to the year for someone of his caliber. Tommy playing really well on clay, actually moves really well, probably better than Fritz and adapting better to the clay. I like Tommy.
How about you, Haroon?
Overall, I want to go with Fritz. I really, really want to, but Tommy has the data to show it. Tommy's better right now, and he was my biggest winner last week. I'm taking Tommy. I think Tommy is gonna do better.
Yeah.
By the way, we did disagree on many things, so I don't know.
I don't want to agree ever.
Okay, guys. Now, next gen topic. Next gen, guys. Same thing. I want to ask you, who goes further? Now, the spicy debate here: Mensik or Fils? Who goes further? Ismaeel.
These guys are becoming big dogs, right? They're potential big dogs.
Especially Mensik and Fils, they're both going deep in tournaments.
They're ahead of schedule. They're seeded, coming to Slam.
Exactly.
They've done really well in this past couple months,
Yep.
especially Fils on clay. So for that reason, and
Mensik
too has been really well on clay, but I'd say Fils has done better. You saw him quarterfinal or better, I think, in almost every tournament, right? So.
Yeah.
I like Fils. I like Fils. I think his draw is slightly more friendly to him, although he's going to play Rublev, and Mensik's going to have his tricky path as well, which we'll get into, or we talked about with Mueller. But I like Fils, guys. I think Fils with the home crowd here. The question is, can he handle the pressure? I'm going to say yes. I'm betting on him to handle the pressure and do well on clay.
How about
That
you,
is
Yousef?
very nice. You know, I need to give this man so much love because I feel like he doesn't get enough of it. So it's going to be Jakub Mensik, even though
I think he gets a lot of love. I think that's not.
I don't
true.
think he does. I think he gets enough.
He
He needs more.
Of love. Everybody always in the comments.
We give him a lot of love here. We give him a lot of
True.
love here.
However much love you think he gets, he should get more.
I don't
So,
know.
and I'm gonna give him more.
Like
I'm gonna give him more. He's a teenager and he's doing this and he's a Masters champion. So yes, Jakub Mensik, to me, I think he probably goes further. By the way.
Oh, okay.
That's my pick.
We shall see. But I think I'm taking Fils. I think.
How about you?
Fils has more favorable conditions right now. I think it's yeah. So again, we shall see. But now the big talk: Fonseca. Wow, Joao Fonseca against Lerner Tien. Who goes further from these young stars? Yousef, who goes further?
They both go up against seeded guys. Hurkacz for one guy, Zverev for the other. But we already hinted what was going to happen, what we think is going to happen. So Fonseca goes further, 100%.
I think this is it's always nice to compare these two guys because they're so close and they play each other really well, Fonseca and Tien. But I think Fonseca, just the matchup wise, is the favorite here. That's why I got Fonseca.
One guy's playing the defending finalist. One guy's playing Hubie Hurkacz.
Yeah. I got Fonseca, Haroon. Oh, you.
Yeah, like I have them both losing first round, by the way. I have them both losing first round, but I think maybe Fonseca has slightly better chances than beating.
I guess for you, the who goes further comes down to who gets more sets, probably.
Yeah. Who's gonna have a longer match than Haroon?
Joao Fonseca is 100% Joao. Lerner Tien, no. I think Zverev is gonna go quick work there, baby.
Oh, okay.
I think also like when you have to play Joao, like you don't know how much power he has, like, and just how sudden it just arrives. So there is the advantage to Joao with that.
If he's on
yeah, it's like because when you face Joao, all of a sudden when he comes with his firepower, like whoa, am I gonna lose to this kid? And then you're like,
and guess what? Joao is going to have the home crowd with him. It's going to be Brazil.
He's going to have hard. I don't think Polish guys are going to be there more than Brazilians.
No, there will be people for Hurkacz. Absolutely, there will be some people for Hurkacz. But Joao is going to have the crowd with him.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's going to be insane.
I think people are going to be screaming for Joao, and I think people are going to be clapping for Hurkacz. That's a different type of support.
That's a good description of how it's probably going to go down.
It's going to be the most fun match. It's going to be the most fun match, I think, in round one. Guys, we have 16 top dogs looking to make it to the round of 16. But you know there are always upsets along the way.
Of course.
And plans always change when it comes to slams.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit you with the round of 16 predictions. And you tell me if you think both guys are going to make it there. And if there is someone who might not. And who's your pick to replace this potential top 16 seed into the round of 16?
Let's do it.
All right, so I'm going to hit you guys here with our first one. Sinner, Fils. Do you have both of them making to the round of 16?
Sinner, of course. Fils, no. Rublev takes his spot.
Wow.
No.
Haroon, who do you have?
No. Fils is there. Fils, that's correct
Fils is there.
Correct lineup, yeah.
All right. Well, second one we have Draper facing Minaur. Are both in there, Haroon?
I told you I picked Monfils. I think Monfils is going to take him down, so I think Monfils is going to be there instead of Draper. So
Monfils is making it to round 4.
Big one. Big one.
I don't know who makes it to round 4. I don't know who makes it to round 4, but I don't think that's going to be the lineup. Demon is there, though.
Okay.
Well, Fonseca's in that path too if Draper falls.
Yeah. Who do you think, Yousef?
But I do think that Draper Demon are the ones that make it, yeah.
All right. All right. Well, Yousef, Zverev versus Dimitrov. You have both of them going?
No. Dimi's falling. I love good guy Grigor, but he's falling.
To who?
Francisco Cerundolo, my brother.
You have Cerundolo.
Yep, Cerundolo makes it the round of 16 against Sasha. Oh, it's going to be spicy, that one.
That's going to be very spicy. Haroon.
Yeah.
Zverev, Dimitrov, who do you have?
I'm on the fence on that one. I'm on the fence. I think, yeah, for sure, I think Zverev is going to be there. Whether Dimitrov or Cerundolo, yeah, Turkey. I think Cerundolo is gonna take its spot. I think Cerundolo.
Ooh, you both have Dimitrov going bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right, what about this one, Haroon? Medi versus Djokovic. Both there?
No. Djokovic is going to be there, but Medi is not there, my friend. Medi is not there.
Really? So who do you have him losing to?
I
Nori?
have no idea.
Humbert?
I have no idea. Just somebody else. Maybe Humbert. Could be Humbert. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yousef?
No way. Medi's making it this far. 100%. This is going to be the matchup. This is the most, what I'm convinced that's going to happen.
No.
Yeah, so you have Djokovic, of course, there as well.
Both of them.
Yeah. All right, Haroon. Musetti versus Haroon. You have both boys there?
I have both of them there, and that's going to be an electric match. I have both of them there for sure. Yeah.
Man, I hope this match happens. Yousef, you have them. You have it happening?
You 100% this one's happening. I don't see anyone else making any upsets in that one.
All right. How about this fun one?
Yep.
Haroon, Tiafoe versus Fritz. Are both boys there?
I'm sorry, man. I have no idea. I have no idea if this is going to happen or not. You could just take random any two people from the draw, and I think it's equal chance of them making that round of 16.
So is this a no?
It's a no. It's a no, my friends.
Yousef, who's making instead of Tiafoe and Fritz, or do you have them?
They're not making it.
Both are not making it.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an open part of the draw. I would like to see Juan Manuel Cerundolo find his way.
Friend of the show.
Yes, I would love to see him make his way. Made it all the way from the qualies. Let's see if he can go further. Mikkelsen, also a guy that deserves to have some love whenever we get the chance to talk about him. So Mikkelsen could make a run. Korda, maybe. But Fritz and Tiafoe, I don't think they make it this far.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Korda. I've been waiting for him for a long time.
Keep waiting.
All right, Haroon.
Disrespect.
Casper Ruud and Tommy Paul, do you have them both in the round of 16?
I have them both in the round of 16. I think that's a right, correct, accurate prediction. Yes.
All right, Yousef?
No, I do not, because I have Casper Ruud making it, but I do not have Tommy Paul making it.
Really?
And this is a man who is underrated, who has been amazing in slams, and Haroon always says he does his job and he works hard. He's a professional. Karen Khashanov, round 4.
Really? You have Khashanov over Tommy?
Yes.
All right, interesting one there. Last but not least, round of 16 matchup. Yousef, Benny Schultz has Alcaraz. You have them both there?
No, you know why? Alcaraz, 100%. I don't need to talk about that. But Shelton, you know who needs to get through?
Who?
Your boy, Stefanos Tsitsipas. I have
Tsitsipas
Tsitsipas making it into the round of 16.
There we go. That's my boy. Haroon, who do you have there?
Yeah, I think Shelton is not
Your boy, Benny Schultz.
Yeah, I think
he's
Shelton
not there.
Yeah, I think Shelton is not going to be there. I think Alcaraz is definitely going to be there, but Shelton, I don't know. Could be Tsitsipas.
Who's going to be instead of him?
Could be Tsitsipas, could be somebody else. I don't know. Maybe. Probably Tsitsipas.
All right. I love it when you guys believe in my boy Tsitsipas. I love that. That's what I love to see.
Yeah.
All right.
Are different.
I like it. Well, I'm going to take it to the women here, and this is going to be a tough one as well here to predict, but it's going to be tricky. Yousef, round one, or first one, we get Sabalenka and Anisimova.
Sabalenka, yes. Anisimova, no. Why? Clara Tauson having an amazing season. I think Clara Tauson makes it this far.
Tauson's been doing good. Haroon, what do you think?
I think, that's probably going to happen. Well, I don't know, because upsets happen all the time. I think Sabalenka is going to stay there. Anisimova, maybe. I don't know. I won't pick Anisimova to be there. But I can't give you somebody else because it's so unpredictable.
Fine. All right. How about Zheng versus Schneider, Yousef?
Two guys in amazing form. I say they make it this far.
Haroon, you agree?
I think so, yeah. I agree there. I believe more in Diana Schneider than I do believe in Zheng right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, Haroon, Jasmine Paolini, Rome champ, and Svitolina are both going to make it this far?
Ooh, I think maybe people are going to support Svitolina because of Monfils. But no, I think she falls. I think she falls, and maybe maybe Donna Vekic could take her down, but Paolini is going to be there.
All right, Yousef, do you agree?
So also two players that are playing amazing tennis. I say they make it this far too. No upsets in that part.
All right. How about this one? Mira Andreeva and Badosa, Yousef, are they both going to make it?
No, I think Badosa falls.
Yeah.
I think Badosa falls to Osaka, actually.
Yeah, you told us about Osaka. Haroon.
No, I think these are going to make it to the round of 16. I think I told you Badosa is going to beat Osaka. I think she's going to go deeper, and also Andreeva. I think she's going to be there.
All right. How about Mukova against Pegula? Is that going to happen, Yousef?
Mukova, yes. I think Pegula's the one that's actually going to fall.
Really?
I think she's going to fall early.
Top seeds.
Yeah, maybe Ons, maybe I don't know, but I would like to see Ons. I'm gonna say, since I want that to happen, I'm gonna say Ons makes it this far instead of Pegula.
All right, Haroon.
No, I think Pegula's going to be there, but I'm not sure if Mukova is going to be there. Mukova is going to have a tough one against Marie Sakkari, so I don't know. Maybe I'm taking. Okay, fine. I think Mukova, it's going to be there. I'm going with
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how about this one, Haroon? Madison Keys versus Emma Navarro are both going to be there?
Wow, Americans going head-to-head in Paris. Tricky one. No, I think Madison Keys there, but Emma Navarro, no.
Yeah, you have her losing.
Yeah, I have her.
Emma Navarro, in her path, she has Haddad Maya, someone she just lost to. Emma Navarro is someone who likes to take revenge, and she's mentally very strong. So I think she makes it. I think Maddie falls early.
Really?
Yeah.
2?
I do think. Well, Kenin can do something. Azarenka, I don't know, but one of those people. But I think Maddie falls first.
Oh, man, I hope to see Maddie there, though. I
love Maddie.
I'm rooting for Maddie. All right, last but not least, Krejcikova against Goff. Yousef, two players who have done really well.
Krejcikova's a legend.
Yeah.
She's become an absolute legend, and never count her out. I'm going to say they both make it. In slams, Krejcikova shows up, and Goff, we know what she's doing. She's doing amazing. She needs to get over the hump.
Back-to-back finals on clay for
but
Coco.
Yeah.
Haroon are both there?
I think both of them are going to be there, yeah. But I could be wrong about all of the picks I've made about the women's side.
We'll revisit this in about a week's time and see how well you guys did. That's going to be fun to see.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I want to ask for your picks for your dark horse for RG. And let me clarify also what the dark horse is. A dark horse is picking somebody outside the top 8. And if that person makes it into the quarterfinal, then your dark horse had a successful run. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're making your dark horse picks. Now, for the men's, Ismaeel, I want you to give me who is your dark horse?
A dark horse has to be someone who's capable of winning multiple best-of-5 sets matches. He has to be capable of winning many 5-set matches. He has to be capable of taking down top seeds. He has to be capable of winning on this specific surface. I am going with my boy, Francisco Cerundolo. Welcome to the quarterfinals. He's done it before. He's going to do it again. He's going to take down Zverev. He is going to make it all the way to the quarterfinals. At least, my friends.
Wow. Oh, my God. Haroon, you.
Okay, how about you, Yousef?
Okay, I go first?
Yeah, you go.
This is a man who I have been singing his praises since the beginning of the season. And I've been trying to tell everyone when he's in good condition, when he's healthy, when he's not injured, he's one of the best in the world. And he showed us in Barcelona. And that is Holger Rune. He is my dark horse for Roland Garros.
Okay.
I do not need to say more. Holger Rune. Let's go.
Okay, Haroon, time to match it.
That's a good one. This is going to be an unexpected one, and I'm actually not in love with it that much, but I think he's going to succeed. Tommy Paul is my dark horse for this RG.
Wow.
Tommy Paul is my dark horse. You shall see.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Now, for the women's side, I want to ask you guys, Ismaeel, who's your dark horse on the women's side?
I'm going here with a pick from the heart because I want to see this potential matchup happen during the course of the tournament. I want to see my player, Elena Ostapenko, get to play Iga Swiatek in Paris, and I want to see if that matchup is going to change or it's going to hold. I have Ostapenko making it at least to the quarterfinals. Former Roland Garros champion, by the way.
Now, how about you, Yousef?
Wow. Well, I am picking the most talented player we have on the women's tour, and that is Karolina Muchova. She is a superstar when she's healthy, and she's unstoppable. And I think she's going to go far, and I would love to see her make it all the way to the top. But my dark horse, 100%, it's her.
Okay.
Haroon,
who's yours?
I'm gonna take a leap of faith here, and just based on vibes, I'm going for Diana Schneider. I think Diana Schneider is gonna go deep with this one. This is just
That's not just vibes. Amazing player.
Vibes, and
Amazing
she's
player.
been playing well.
She's been playing well.
She's been playing well, and she's only falling to really, really good players. But yeah, hopefully, maybe she gets a good draw. But yeah, that's who I'm picking, guys.
Okay. Awesome.
Well, guys, the moment of truth. 5 months in the waiting to utter these words and to ask this question. It has finally begun. Roland Garros. 2 weeks of amazing tennis in Paris. The best slam. Rafa no longer there. We have new champions that are going to emerge. The question to be asked is, who is your champion? Haroon, on the women's side, who takes home the Roland Garros title?
I think I have to go with Aryna Sabalenka, man. I'm going with the beast, the absolute beast, the #1 player. It's tough to go against her. She didn't win a title there before, so I think she's bound to win one now. And I'm going for Aryna Sabalenka.
Ismaeel, how about you?
I'm going to have to pick one of my favorite players on the women's tour, and I'm always rooting for it, and I'm often picking her for the title, but she's showing excellent form. 2 back-to-back finals on clay. She just needs a tiny edge to get over the hump and lift the title. I'm taking Coco Gauff for this title, baby. Coco Gauff, it's her time.
Revenge
it's her time.
tour.
It's a revenge time. Vamos, Coco.
You know what? You guys are... I love your picks. I love everyone making their picks. But you know what? Sometimes champions find their form when they need it most. Iga Swiatek is a woman that has not had her form. Wow. But once she made it to Philippe Chatrier, you knew she has that Rafa magic in her. She's the champion 4 times out of 5 for a reason. And she's going to find the magic for 2 weeks. She's going to find her form. She's going to find that magic. She's going to take home this trophy.
I like it, don't love it. I like it, don't love it.
Yeah, it's a brave. It's almost brave to say this year.
Brave.
It's brave to pick the world number 5 now.
Okay, guys, for the men's side, the big prediction is upon us, and I want to know who you have winning Roland Garros. Haroon.
I'm going to tell you guys, I told you that he has the most brutal draw, but I think he's a great problem solver. He knows how to get over a lot of obstacles. So I'm going through Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner is going to lift this title this year. He's going to beat Alcaraz. He's going to beat everybody that he faces. He's going to beat every single Frenchie that he faces. I'm going for Jannik Sinner to lift this title. Jannik Sinner, baby.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yours. What's yours?
Well, this one is a very hard one to pick for me, but how can I doubt the greatest player currently on clay, the champion of champions this clay season, the unstoppable force, and has been annihilating everyone in his path, including the top dogs. This is the man to beat, the man of the hour. It's Carlos Alcaraz, guys. I told you this is his year, and this is his tournament. This might be the Carlos Alcaraz invitation in a couple of years' time. Let me take Carlos Alcaraz for the title. There is no one that's going to stop this man this time in Roland Garros.
Good pick. It's a good pick.
Oh, my God. Guess what, guys? You picked Alcaraz. Haroon picked Sinner. I'm going with the man that everyone seems to doubt, but he finds his magic also when it matters most. And the one and only Novak Djokovic is going to win Roland Garros. I have been saying this since the beginning of the season. He is the best clay court player outside of Rafael Nadal all time. All time.
I hope you're
and he's been finding his form. The roar is back. Murray's gone, which means he can become himself again. He can yell, scream, swear, do whatever he wants to let that beast inside come out. And we're seeing it in Geneva now. And we're going to see it more now. Novak Djokovic, 25-25, comes in Paris in 2 weeks' time.
That's
I hope
awesome.
you're right.
That's an awesome pick. I hope you're right. Honestly, I was torn between Alcaraz and Djokovic because when I saw what I'm seeing from Djokovic right now in Geneva, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Like, I am right there. I'm rooting for him. I was going to make a pick of the heart where I would pick Djokovic.
Yeah.
But what I see from Alcaraz, it's hard for me to pick against him. It's just I'm not, I just can't do it. I can't do it.
I also
You
have
know,
the same feeling. I don't
which
want
a
to
question-
put all my eggs in one basket. Like my heart
Yeah.
is with Djokovic, but I also think
Yeah.
that Sinner. So it's like, I don't want to be completely devastated with my pick and emotionally and too much.
Yeah, we're hedging. We're emotionally hedging.
I picked it, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait. I'm absolutely fired up. But my question to you guys: would you rather have, if I'm Novak, would you rather have Carlos semis or final?
Semis.
Semis,
You need more energy.
not final.
No, he needs more energy.
2 days off. Then when you're playing for the championship,
No. He needs more energy. I think he needs more gas in the tank. That's why he can't afford to lose sets this year in the first week. So he needs to have Alcaraz earlier in the draw, not later. And so, well, I guess it's this is the way it works out for him, right? Because he does get Alcaraz earlier in the draw.
I think
No, he doesn't.
Sorry, he gets Sinner. He gets Sinner in the final.
Yeah,
Sorry, Alcaraz in the
that's
final.
why I'm asking.
No, it would have been better to have Alcaraz in the semi. Sorry, it would have been better.
No, I think
we're gonna
he
see.
has the draw nicely. I think Sinner. Actually, no.
I was
I
a
think
bit doubtful with my pick. I was like, oh, maybe when a few months ago, not a few months ago, a few weeks ago, I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. But what he showed me in Geneva, that roar is back. That roar is back, my friend.
It's back. But is it enough to take that? Like, will he have the gas in the tank? Because he's gonna have to go through Medvedev, Zverev, Sinner before facing Alcaraz, and he's gonna need everything.
But
he's gonna need everything.
Last interview when we talked to Christoph, what did he say? He said if he makes it all the way to the quarters, do not bet against this man.
I wouldn't bet against him, although I think Sinner likes to play him. So I don't think Sinner's so afraid actually
On clay?
of clay. Even on clay, I don't think Sinner's afraid of him. And then Alcaraz, it's true that Djokovic has his number. Yeah. And it will be a long match. Does he have the gas in the tank to do it?
I think he needs to.
I just knock on wood he doesn't get injured, because if he doesn't, he is the man to.
No, I hope, and I don't predict injury, but he needs to not lose sets in the first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
He cannot lose a set in the first 4 rounds. And we know the nerves in the past couple of years. He actually dropped sets in the first couple of rounds. Yeah. He can't afford that this time around.
No, but what you're saying, Ismaeel, 100%. I'm going to be looking at that first week, what happens. Remember, we were talking to Christoph, and what he said Federer would say, if I drop a set in the first week, that affects my chance of winning the entire thing. Yeah. So we're going to find out.
I think so. And also, like, when I'm watching Djokovic this week in Geneva, he looks good, which is nice. But I also feel like he's breathing heavily. Like, these are best of 3 set matches. Like, you're going to have to play potentially best of 5ers here.
Yeah,
he might go 5. He might go 5.
I think he'd rather face. I think he has it nicely. I think he face Sinner first, and then I think he needs more energy to face Sinner than he needs for Alcaraz.
Yeah, probably, but he's gonna need a lot of energy for both. So can't. He's gonna have to be very conservative with his energy.
I cannot wait to see what the conversation is like next week when we talk to everyone again. We give you guys an update, but yeah. Am I hyped? Absolutely.
Yeah, also. And imagine, by the way, when he gets Medvedev, is he going to beat Medvedev in 3? Djokovic?
And then there's Zverev also.
And then Zverev if Zverev is there, if he's there, is he also going to beat Zverev in 3? It's a brutal draw. That's the only reason I'm off the Djokovic title.
Only one way to find out, my friends.
But I'm going to be rooting hard for him. I am.
More than Alcaraz, your champion?
Yes, 100%.
25 and 25.
But I like the form he's showing, and I'm optimistic for Wimbledon too.
He's the GOAT.
So,
he's the GOAT. So
he's the GOAT. I love it. I'm so hyped, guys. It's going to be an awesome couple of weeks of
Starts
tennis.
tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Tomorrow.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Guys, that wraps up our show for this week. Let us know what you think about our takes in the comments. And also, check out this video interview we just had with Christoph Vliegen. He told us stories about facing Rafa on clay and Roger and Djokovic. And he had some of the best insights we've ever heard on this show. So check that out and let us know what you think in the comments too.
Have a good night. Good night. Very good night.